Hello, I'm Neon Geode, and let's talk about fishing. I know sometimes it gets a bad rap, and people say the mechanic is due for an overhaul, but it's still one of my favorite things to do, especially in the early game. It's been a while since I've come out to this island and come out here to actually fish, but early on I would come out to this island and I would come out here with just a fishing rod, a bed, and some torches, and I would spend the night on the island up late fishing. Um, and once you have a fishing rod, you can easily fish up enchanted fishing rods very quickly. Get a maxed out fishing rod with lure, luck of the sea, and unbreaking and mending. With mending and the experience from the fishing, the rod will stay fully repaired. This is how I would go out to get food. Um, in the early days, now I go out with a just run around with a fire aspect and looting sword. But I would fish up cod and salmon and cook it up. I would trade the tropical fish and puffer fish for emeralds with my fisher villagers. And it was a great source of enchanted books, including enchanted books with mending and just a nice, chill way to kill some time. A lot of time when I'm playing Minecraft. I'm just doing things that are very repetitive. I'm trying to unwind. I might be fishing, or I might be draining the ocean monument, or I might be mining out a big chunk of my nether. But thinking about those early days when I went out there with the bed and the torches and just a fishing rod, like the only way it would have been better was just a little bit of ambience. And with with the Spring to Life update, they've added a lot of ambience to the game, and I'm thinking in particular about the firefly bushes that they've added. I would have loved to had those firefly bushes on my island here. Um, what you doing here? These walls were meant to keep you up here and the drowns down there, not the other way around, but so it is. Um, Even though I've built up this island here, built up a little fishing hut, I still want to add those firefly bushes and some of the other new ambience. Some leaf litter, some wildflowers, some regular bushes. So that's, I think, what I'm going to do today. And I think we saw one of those new chickens. So they added new warm and cold variants of mobs. One of those is a chicken here. They added. Oh, we can see already on some of my cactuses they're growing cactus flowers now. Let's see. Maybe I can find one of the new cows or pigs. Oh, we'll try to find them. But I have a couple of places in mind for where I want to go out and look for these new items. So let's go. And we're gonna have to go through the nether. Want to head out to my woodland mansion. I know the dark oak forest is one of the places where we can get the leaf litter, and I think I should have some birch forests around there as well to get the wildflowers and the bushes, and we should also be able to get the firefly bushes out there. And then I want to head over to my mesa biome, and there we should be able to get some of the new desert ambience. We should be able to get the dry grass. I think the woodland mansion is this way. So it's a little bit of hike. And we're here, or at least I thought I was here. Looking at the coordinates, this is definitely where the woodland mansion is in my overworld. But apparently I just have a tunnel out here and not another portal, so little change of plans. Okay, so little change of plans. I am out at my other dark forest now, which I kind of did not show in the world tour video, but would be nice to see anyway. I ought to be able to find a birch forest or a meadow nearby this. And it is nighttime, so let's go to sleep. Okay, so this is my other dark forest, besides the one by the Woodland Mansion. Um, I see some birch over there. We can go check that out. But I did want to show, like right here is a place where I want to, little scenic place where I want to build a little cabin or a house or something here. We've got the scenic view of the mountains and the rune portal on the side of the hill. I've just always loved this spot and want to build a little cabin here at some point. But let's look around and see if we can find any of the leaf litter on any of this dark forest, if there's any that I have not already explored in a previous update. Okay, it's kind of looking like I've already really flown around here. Um, let's keep looking around. Definitely don't think I would have been all the way out here anyway. That's a little weird. Yeah, that's definitely near the edges of where I'd explored because there's some weird terrain generation in between updates there. That was a little bizarre. Oh yeah, there's some of the leaf litter right there, and I definitely want to pick up a bunch of this and bring it back. I know I can just smelt it up from leaves and leaf blocks if I need to, but I just want to get a bunch of it now. So I did figure out one of the things that I did lose in my world tour video after I got killed by the Enderman, and that is my bow. I guess of all of the things that I could have lost, the bow is probably one of the easier ones to replace. Unlike my armor, I don't need to have a netherite or a netherite upgrade template, so that's really expensive to replace. Unlike my elytra, I definitely need at some point to go get a spare one of those, because if I lose my elytra, I'm going to be in a world of hurt because I will not have one for a while. But yeah, the bow is definitely easier. I have all my librarian villagers. I can easily get all the enchantments I need. That's also the reason, if you look at my bow has infinity on it. I know, I always just carry that one arrow around. I know that if I was using mending, I would easily forget to restock my arrows. And I'm always able to craft a new bow pretty easily anyway, and I'm not wasting netherite by using it like I would be on my armor. But let me know in the comments if you're, team mending or team infinity on your bow. All right, let's see if I got way more leaf litter than I really need for decoration. Let's see if I can find, well, maybe in this birch forest over here, there could be some wildflowers, or the one over there. Oh yeah, definitely have not been here. We can see the wildflowers generating in, and I think with these, I'm going to take some bone meal and do that way. Also have a pair of OP shears with unbreaking and mending to help me out with some of the things like the bush that I can only get with that, or maybe with Silk Touch too. Oh, and I said I was just gonna bone meal these, so I wasn't, destroying the natural beauty here. Okay, that's definitely gonna be enough of those because I can always bone meal some more. Let's see if there's maybe some bushes or some firefly bushes. That looks like the new bush here. So let's grab that and let's bring him over here. And I think we should be able to bone meal some more of those around, right? Yep, there it goes. And let's grab those with the shears. Let's get a whole bunch of these. And, okay. Yeah, that should be good. Let's go down by the water here and see. Oh, yeah, that looks like one of the firefly bushes. That's what I'm here for. Because I want the fireflies on my fishing island. So let's find a little flat spot here to bone meal up some of those. And I'm going to want a whole bunch of those. So let's get a whole bunch of those. Okay. No, I definitely want more than just 15 of those. I should stop harvesting the last one here. Okay. Okay. What else? Do we see any? I don't see any cold biomes around. I still want to check out all the different variants of the mobs, but I think that's what I came here to this, or to the dark oak and the birch for, was to get those items. So let's go back to the portal, and then we're gonna head out to my mesa where there's a lot of desert and a lot of mesa around it. I should be able to check out the new desert ambience pretty easily there. Okay, that's the mountain that we can see, so that must be the hill, and the portal must be hiding right around the corner here. And, ooh, okay. Okay, so let's head out to the mesa. Alright, it should be just down the subway tunnel here. Wait, no, no, no. That was it. That was it. And a little more this way. Okay, and we're here at the portal to my mesa, large mesa biome out here. This is where I go. Is that a sunset or a sunrise? It looks like a sunset, so I should have a bed over here. You can see the spot here is kind of mined out. This is where I go to grab sand for glass, and I've made a lot of glass. Especially like my gold farm and all sorts of farms and stuff, I like to use glass so you can kind of see inside and see what's going on. I had captured some camels here from villagers that I was intending to bring back to my base, but kind of won't be necessary now because camels with this new update will start spawning in just all deserts, and I have some desert close to spawn. So oh well. But looking ahead to my next video, I do have some big plans for my next video. I have some plans for my creative island, so if you watch my world tour video, this is a large mushroom island that I'm planning to flatten out into, well, that's weird, a dripstone cave just on the side of the hill here. And I had some birch here anyway. So let's see if I can find some of the new grass here. But as I was saying, like my next video, I am planning to... Oh, there was a new cow. That's a new cow. That's a new warm cow there. Do we have a new warm pig around here anyway? They changed like the sheep colors to now brown, I think is what spawns most frequently in warm biomes. But as I was saying, I have a build plan there. It has to do with an upcoming Minecraft update. So if you have any guesses what I might be building there, let me know in the comments. There's some more of the cows. Over here. In between some of these hills is kind of a nice place where I've thought about doing just like a western or desert theme build. And here's some of the new grass they added into the warm biomes. And like the other, it should be able to bone meal it to get more of it. The short turns into the tall, and then the tall turns back into the short. Okay. Let's get some of that. And that should be good. I can always create more of it later, obviously. It's trying to eat bone meal instead of... they renamed it to steak. Yeah, obviously bone meal, not so edible. Yeah, so let's head back home. We have all the blocks I was going out here for. And all the items I was going out here for. So let's go back to the fishing island and add some of that new ambience out there. Okay, so we are back at my base, and actually the first thing I want to do here is to go drop off some of the extras of these items out to my seed vault, which is another thing I forgot to show in the world tour. But I have a seed vault over in my icy biome here, kind of like the seed vault that I believe they have in Norway, but not nearly as large. This is where I keep all the storage for seeds and other items and blocks that come from plants, so like leaves or anything else like that. So this is where we need to go to drop off those items, and it's just in the side of the hill here. I do need to expand on it because this storage here is very disorganized and very full already, so I struggle to find some room. I could put it with the coral or with the seeds. Those are actually organized, so I don't want to. Flowers, yeah, we can definitely put some of the extra flowers there. Yeah, let's just put some of the extra grass with that too. Extra grass. And Why not some of this extra leaf litter as well? I'll keep a little more just in case I need it. And definitely some extra bushes. I'm gonna want those for the island. Okay. So yeah, I mean, obviously the plants and stuff, they end up in all sorts of random chests throughout the world, but I like to keep a good supply at the seed vault, so I always know where to find them. There's my kind of destroyed desert chunk that I mined out for sand earlier on. I have some plans there. Um, I want to actually build a kind of some map art of some sort in that. Like the spot that's mined out actually corresponds with one of the maps on the map wall, so I want to do some map art there. Still haven't decided what I want to do. Okay, so I think start with getting some of this leaf litter under the trees where it would make sense. And that's why I took a couple stacks, because it definitely you need more than you think here. Um, just kind of spread it out all kind of randomly. Is it just these two trees? No, I have. Wait, no, that's not a tree. That's my house. I think it's just that one tree. So yeah, let's get it all underneath these two trees right here. Spread it out all randomly. And I think I had just a little bit more to get down here. Okay, oh, I forgot to drop off a firefly bush at the seed vault, so I'll have to go back and do that after the video here, but let's get some of the bushes over here, maybe around, kind of around the house would be nice. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's get some of the short and tall grass on the sand here. Oh, you can barely, it blends in very well on the sand. Yeah. And maybe a little bit over here too. A little patch over here. Come on. You can keep going. You can keep going. Don't be difficult on me. Okay. And oh, some of the wildflowers too. Let's get maybe a little patch here by the front door. A little patch here. And maybe a little patch over here. And obviously, not last but certainly not least, because it's specifically what I came here for, and it is turning to night, so the timing could not be better. Definitely want this side, so definitely always fish right off of this side of the island here, kind of looking out at the ocean. So I definitely want the firefly bushes over here. Oh, and you can see a couple of the little firefly particles going now. So let's get a little group of those here. Let's get a few over here as well. And maybe one by the front door and another by the front door here to welcome people in. And obviously not least, I I do want a few over, and let's try not to get blown up or anything, but I have this bed here that when I'm doing projects in the area, I tend to come here and sleep, and I have the campfire, so definitely want some fireflies by the campfire and try to make sure that creepers do not sneak up on me here. That would be bad if I blew up my little... Oh, boy. That was a little glitch. Never seen that before. Okay, so now when I come out here to fish, now I have a little ambience. So that's good. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. And we're back. I was putting items away after the video and realized that while I was on video, I fished up a mending book. Just goes to show that fishing really is a great way to get enchanted books.